Before Louis Vuitton was one of the world's most iconic fashion designers, he was a 13-year-old boy with no money, no connections, and nowhere to sleep, walking hundreds of miles toward a future he couldn't see yet. Louis Vuitton was born in 1821 in the small rural village of Anchay in eastern France. Born into a working-class family, his father was a farmer and milliner, and life was simple, physical, and unforgiving. When his mother died while he was still a child, everything changed. Home became unstable and opportunities disappeared. At the age of 13, with little education and few prospects, Louis Vuitton made a decision that would define his life: to leave everything he knew behind and walk to Paris. Louis walked 250 miles to Paris, a journey that took him close to 2 years. He stopped along the way to work odd jobs and slept outdoors some nights. When Louis reached Paris, he apprenticed as a boxmaker and packer, a skilled trade serving the wealthy elite. His job was to hand-pack possessions for travel, clothing, valuables, and personal items that couldn't be replaced. Every day he saw the same problems: heavy trunks, rounded lids that couldn't stack, and leather that warped in the rain. Over 15 years, Louis Vuitton studied the art of boxmaking under established craftsmen, working for elite clients, observing flaws in design, and quietly refining his own ideas. At 33, Louis Vuitton opened his own workshop, specializing in making custom, handmade travel trunks for individual clients. His innovation was simple: flat-topped trunks at a time when most had rounded lids, enabling better stacking and durability. Word of Louis Vuitton's design spread quick amongst Paris's wealthy elite, including Empress Eugénie, wife of Napoleon III, who became one of his most influential patrons. His trunks weren't just elegant, they solved real problems for a world that was suddenly moving faster. The rise of railways and steamships meant more travel, longer journeys, and rougher handling. Demand grew quickly, but Vuitton refused shortcuts. Instead of mass production, he expanded his workshop carefully, trained artisans to his exact standards, and maintained hand-built construction. In 1867, Louis Vuitton exhibited his trunks at the Exposition Universelle de Paris, an international exhibition participated in by over 40 countries. This put his work on an international stage. Competitors copied his designs, especially the flat-top trunk, but Vuitton responded the same way he always had, with innovation. In 1888, he introduced the damier canvas, a checkerboard pattern clearly separating his trunks from imitators. Vuitton was decades ahead of his time, using pattern to defend his craftsmanship. When Louis Vuitton died in 1892, the company was successful, respected, and profitable. It was known internationally, but primarily for elite travel trunks. It was not yet the fashion empire it is today. His son, Georges Vuitton, would later expand this foundation into the global brand we know today. Louis Vuitton turned hardship into craftsmanship, and craftsmanship into a legacy that still travels the world.